Okay, my cards are unaffected. Did you forgot that part? Hello everyone, welcome to a new Dr. Vash recording / stream where we're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, where we're going to be playing with the first deck, Yusei's deck. So this deck is the Majestic deck, whereas pretty much just Yusei's deck, but we have a Majestic engine. I'm a big fan of this deck, however it is pretty difficult to pilot, and it's just overall, in terms of the event, it's not as consistent as other decks like Adamantipator, even Sword Soul. So if we don't go first and we don't draw good, probably likely we're going to lose, but hey, let's have some fun with it. I definitely did change the deck around for this event because, as we know, Junk Speeder is banned, and so was TG Hyper Librarian. So let's hop into it. So one copy of Jet Synchron, one copy of Omni Dragon Brotar, one copy of Converging Will's Dragon. So Converging Will's Dragon will summon Omni Dragon Brotar, and both of these cards we do not want in the deck, or in our hand. We want them in the deck. Two copies of Doppel Warrior, two copies of Maxi, one copy of Caligo Clawcrow. Just summons himself for free. One copy of Hop Ear Squadron. We can synchro summon to our opponent's turn if we're lucky enough. Three copies of Drunk Converter. Drunk Converter is an enabler for our entire deck. So we can discard him in one tuner, add one Synchron to our hand. That's prayer that will have Ash Blossom. One copy of Satellite Synchron. Satellite Synchron summons himself from hand if a card goes from the graveyard. And if you control a Synchro monster with Stardust, Synchron, or a Warrior in his name, we can turn into a level 4 tuner. One Assault Synchron. I wish I could have more, but I had to craft my only one copy of this. I really feel like this is a 2 or 3 of, but we're going to rock one because we don't have any ER points. Two copies of Junk Synchron. I decreased them down to 2. I feel like you could be at 3 if you wanted to, but I'm running Fire Ant Escanator and 3 copies of Acetair Dawnwalker, so we just have extra plays. 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Stardust Synchron, so this card is an enabler for us to get Majestic Star Dragon without even trying. And this card is a free level 8 Synchron, or Synchro summon. 1 copies of Harpies, 1 copies of Foolish Burial, 1 copy of Reinforcing the Army, 2 copies of Tuning if I had a third one, just running low on UR points. 2 copies of Stardust Illumination. This is a Foolish Burial for specifically Stardust cards. 1 copy of Black Garden because it's searchable. 1 copy of Arrive in Light. Arrive in Light is essentially the only way we can make our Majestic Star Dragon, a Majestic Shooting Star Dragon. On summon or activation, we can place one level 1 monster from our deck to our hand, or from our deck on top of the deck. Then when we synchro summon, we can draw a card. This goes into Converging Will Dragon because when it's drawn, you can special summon it. And then, if I control level 8 or higher synchro monster, I can special summon level 1 dragon from my deck, which is pretty much always going to happen as long as we don't break. 1 copy of On Your Mark to Cassette Duel. I treat that as another copy of Tuning. Where on activation, if we control no cards, we can add 1 Synchron card from our deck to our hand. 2 copies of Called by the Grave. 1 copy of Crossout Designator. 2 Imperm and 1 Majestic Mirage. This is mostly in here just in case we open with Arrive in Light, because this card is searchable by Stardust Synchron. But this card essentially lets us recycle our Stardust monsters or our Majestic monsters by bringing them back. Our extra deck consists of Celestial Double Star Shaman, 1 copy of Herald of Arclight, which lets us negate for free. It's pretty good generic synchro monster. Cupid Pitch is a tuner, which is an enabler for us. Junk Warrior, which is mostly in here for the jokes, but we can summon him pretty easily. Excel Synchron. So Excel Synchron is in case we don't want to go and Junk Warrior, and we need a tuner. Garden Rose Maiden, we're going to go into her most of the time instead of Junk Warrior. But her effect lets us special summon 1 dragon type monster from our graveyard. Let's add Rose Garden. And Rose Garden can also summon her. 1 copy of Stardust Dragon, 1 copy of Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Stardust is just mostly an enabler. We won't leave him on field for long. Crystal Wing will be on the field whenever we summon him. One copy of Chaos Ruler. I don't think we have that many lights in this deck, but he's mostly so we can get access to our access to any tuner that we may need. One copy of Excel Stardust Dragon. Excel Stardust Dragon on Synchro summon a level 2 or lower tuner from our graveyard, and then during the main phase, so either player's main phase, we can tribute this card to special summon 1 Stardust Dragon for our extra deck. Then we can Synchro summon, and then our Synchro monsters are unaffected by our opponent's activated effects for the rest of the turn. One copy of Majestic Star Dragon. This is just, it's a good card, however you need a Writhe and Light to prevent it from returning to the extra deck, and it doesn't come back when we use its effect to negate and destroy all cards our opponent controls. So if you have Majestic Mirage, this is a better card than Majestic Shooting Star Dragon. And then we have Shooting Star Dragon, which we're going to rarely summon. Our deck's not really tailored to summon him, but we can. We need Stardust Dragon and a Synchro Tuner, which isn't always feasible. Baron de Fleur, because this might as well be called Baron de Fleur's event. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Opponents activates a card or effect. We banish this card, negate the activation, and destroy that card. And it's not once per turn, so if we bring it back with Majestic Mirage or with Assault Synchron, we can use the effect again. And then Cosmic Blazar Dragon. When our opponent activates an effect or summons a monster, we can negate that, destroy it, then remove this card from the field. Honestly speaking, I'm expecting this to be a Brickfest video, so yeah, let's hop into some games. Almost had to cancel the stream. Okay. Well, we have 2 cards in my opening hand I do not want to see. Oh no, he has Ash Blossom. Anyway. Yeah, no, this is a terrible hand. I guess I could have played out of it. Come on! What is this? This is just impressive. I don't even know. Let's see what he's running, because I already know I lost. Let's just hope that it's quick. It's Punk. I was kind of curious what he was running. But yeah, I won 2 coin tosses and I can't even play the game. On the bright side, this isn't a bad hand. The opponent's Ash Blossom, he does not. Normal summon Junk Synchron. This is a 1-card Stardust Dragon combo. But I can get slightly more out of the deck by doing it like this. We definitely can have a very high power ceiling hand right here, with at least 2 negates if I do this right. Activate Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. And go for Baron de Fleur. Maybe someone Stardust Trail from hand because unfortunately we open with her. Add Arise by Light. So this is the important part of this combo, or else you will miss the timing. When you Synchro summon for Stardust Dragon, when you Synchro summon for this card, you must first activate Arrive by Light, and then activate other cards. Because the stupid Converging Will Dragons effect states that is when it's drawn, not if. We saw Omni Dragon Brotar. And you Synchro summon for Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Then we're going to bring back Stardust Dragon because we can. And that will end my turn. No, we will not activate Baron's effect. Not right now. Oh, we're having the the mirror match. Fortunately for you, I know when to, not a mirror match, but a lore accurate match. Yep, that's a special summon, right? Yep. No, we're not going to activate Arrive by Light. That's not misplay. Yeah, Shooting Majestic Dragon. I won't let that card resolve. Mostly, you have to let this card resolve because you're not sure what he's looking for. Oh yeah, and I can bring this card back, duh. Okay, gotta love the online simulators. Majestic Shooting Star Dragon! Especially for these, I've won 4 coin tosses in a row. I do not like this event. Stop making me go first, because I have to go first. It is the law. You must go first. However, it's just... Oh. I don't have Ash Blossom in my hand. Activate Tuning. No Ash Blossom. Of course. Oh, this is the combo I need to go for. Oh, it depends what's... That's good enough, actually. Normal summon Junk Synchron. You might have Nibiru. Going to discard Assault Synchron. Then let's get that Fire Ant Escanator on board. Then let's get 2 tokens out, destroy the 2 tokens, and bring back Maiden. Alright. You here. Can go for Baron, but I just want to end my turn like this. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a terrible field, but I was playing super cautious. Could this be a self TK deck? That'd be hilarious, and I would really appreciate them. We summon Baron! Now all my Synchros are unaffected by activated effects for the rest of the turn. Kind of want to negate this. Card effect is activated. This negates activations. So we're going to do that. I don't really want you to get extra normal summon. I'd rather you search. Oh, this field spell doesn't search. Yeah, we gotta get rid of you then. Shouldn't be able to gain levels after that. Cool. Dang it. I knew I should have raw played Maxi. Did I hang on mech? This one's hang on mech. Okay. Okay, my cards are unaffected. Did you forgot that part? Okay, so first up we gotta get rid of hang on mech. Oh, so I'm gonna start a Synchron. Oh, okay. Well, as you can see, this deck is a okay deck for the event. It's mostly for fun. The issue with the deck is not very consistent. There's not a good way to consistently bring tuners up in this deck compared to Adamantipator's or Sword Soul. So compared to those decks, this deck will always, especially if you don't open with a good hand, it's always going to be relative trash to them. But against the other like lower tier, this is like a good mid tier deck. It does pretty good against other decks, especially if you can get plays going. But you saw, even though I tried to salvage out a play, I just got Kaiju because no Kaijus are banned for this event. And yeah, that was that whole game. But if you do enjoy Synchro summoning, I don't think that this deck is that bad. If you want to make some edits, increase Junk Synchron to 3, decrease Stardust Synchron by 1, and maybe increase Stardust Trail by 1, get rid of Majestic Mirage, get rid of Harpies, maybe increase Jet Synchron by 1. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Have a good day.